Bruh, all my Jadakiss fans out there, come on, we gotta talk about this one. Get you a chair, you feel me? Get you a drink, light you one up, do whatever you gotta do, cause we gotta talk about this one. Jadakiss may be the greatest rapper of all time that does not have a classic album. I repeat, does not have a classic album. And I rock with Jadakiss. Jadakiss have some of the greatest verses ever. You feel me? Jadakiss goes in, one of the greatest lyricists of all time, raspy flow. But I cannot lie, out of all Jadakiss albums, they're always extremely good, always missing something. Okay, let's go with Jadakiss' first 4 albums right here. Kiss the Game Goodbye, solid debut, hard, dope, but it's just bars. It's something missing there, you feel me? Like, the production is good, but is it classic production that lasted the test of time? I say no. Now, in my opinion, Jadakiss's best album, Kiss of Death, his second album, sophomore album. That album is fire. If there's any album that you say might be a classic, it's that one. But is it a classic? Borderline. Kiss of Death is borderline. That's the closest one we got to say Jadakiss, that's a classic album, right? The Last Kiss. Good album. Flexed his lyrical muscle on there. No. Now, I Love You, which is a mixtape. Now if we talking about mixtape Jada, that's a totally different thing. Jada does have classic mixtapes, but we talking about albums right now. I Love You, if that was an album, because it is original music, that would have been his classic. I Love You is probably Jadakiss' best work to this date. I'm standing on that. That album, it got lyrics, it got Jada's storytelling, it got to me, that was Jada at his apex. That was Jada's best album, I Love You. Top 5 Dead or Alive, another solid Jadakiss album. He has no bad albums, but not a classic. Now, I'm gonna keep it G on this one. If we was talking about mixtapes, we'll have a whole different discussion. Jadakiss probably have 2 or 3 classic mixtapes, straight up. The Champ Is Here, boom, that's the one that put Jada on the map. The Champ Is Here, the Champ Is Here, that's real. And sidebar, even if we bring up some of the locks, Money, Power, Respect, would you consider that a classic? Borderline, you feel me? I'm not saying Jadakiss never been a part of classic projects, but solo albums, no. Champ Is Here too. You feel me? I Love You. You feel me? Those were some classic mixtapes. So I gotta keep it real. I agree with bro on this one. Jadakiss is probably the greatest rapper ever to not have a defiant classic album. I believe Kiss of Death was his closest. It's missing something. It's missing. It's like Jada has it all there, but it's like, you feel me? Jada's kind of like AI. He's kind of like Allen Iverson. You feel me? One of the greatest of all time, but he just missed that ring. You feel me? And rock with Jada, one of the greatest rappers of all time. But I will agree, he does not have one classic album.